Greetings, Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we're here this morning for the ball game. And it's the 1964 replay. We're only on April 14. This is the final game of the date of April 14. And Dan has arrived. Greetings on this morning. I had nothing to do. This was scheduled for 8 a.m., but I went ahead and I just started it. Because I got nothing to do here. Let's go through our lineups here. It's the Milwaukee Braves at the San Francisco Giants, the first of a two-game series here on April 14 in our 1964 replay. For the Milwaukee Braves, leading off Felipe Alou in center field. Batting second in left is Lee May. Batting third in right field, Hank Aaron. The cleanup hitter, playing third base, Eddie Matthews. Batting fifth at first base, Joe Torre. Batting sixth at shortstop, Dennis Menke. They had McMillan. Oh, thank you very much, Dan. Yeah. New iPhone. Dennis Menke. McMillan had 13 at-bats for the Braves until he was traded to the Mets this year, so I'm not going to bother with that. Frank Bowling, batting seventh at second base. Ed Bailey, the catcher, batting eighth. And veteran Warren Spahn, this was his first bad year. He was consistent all the way through 63. He's a left-hander. 6-13, 5.28 in real world. He did have 25 starts. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Sorry, Kathy, I had nothing to do this morning, so rather than just sit here and worry, I figured I'd play the ball game. Kathy Harden for the Braves. All right, for the Giants, leading off Harvey Keene in right field. Batting second at second base, Jim Davenport. Batting third in left field, believe it or not, Willie McCovey. Look at his running, 1-9. The cleanup hitter is Willie Mays in center field. Look at him, 47 home runs. 1-17 running. He's a 1-5. Batting fifth at first base, Orlando Cepeda. Batting sixth at third is Jim Ray Hart. He played a lot. Kathy Harden for the Braves. Batting seventh, the catcher, Tom Haller. You're an early riser, huh? Batting eighth, Jose Pagan. He's at shortstop. And the pitcher, a great year. 21-8, I'm sorry. 2.45. Juan Marichal. And we're at the brand new Candlestick Park, and the Giants take the field. And here's Felipe now. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Felipe. Absolutely, Kathy. They sure do. 111 right-handed. That's hit deep by Felipe. Oh, my. Over the left field wall. McCovey watches it go over. Felipe opens the game on the first pitch from Juan Marichal with a home run. So there you go, Kathy. Felipe Alou hits his first home run. Yeah, we'll enter that as we're supposed to. He's tied with a lot of people now for home runs with one. And so it's 1-0 Milwaukee. And he had 9 in the season. Here's Lee May now. Juan Marichal on the first pitch of the ball game. This is the Lee May who ended up on the White Sox and the Senators. This is not the Lee May of the Reds. Okay, here's Juan Marichal facing May. Here's the pitch. 6'10", left-handed, fly ball center field, Mays, 1-5. That's 13-1. He makes the catch. There's one away. And we're so glad to have you. Now Hank Aaron. A lot of Hall of Famers in this game. Let's see. Aaron Matthews, I believe. Spahn. McCovey, Mays. I'm not sure about Cepeda. Marichal. So a lot of Hall of Famers in this ball game. Here's Hank Aaron now with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Aaron. 3-5, and he flies it to left field for McCovey, who makes the catch, 2 away. This will be the last game on April 14, 1964. I typically post standings and leaders after each date, but I won't on this one because not every team has played. It's only the second date, I believe. So we'll just wait until everyone plays and then we'll do that. Here's Eddie Matthews now. Marichal, the big wind-up and the kick. The pitch to Matthews. 3-6, and he grounds it to first. And Cepeda has it. He takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. So 1 run for the Milwaukee Braves here in the top of the first on the home run by Felipe Alou. We've gone a half an inning. Milwaukee 1, San Francisco coming to bat. Yes, this is the second game, second date. The Giants won this one in Spahn got the loss. He allowed 6 runs in 7 1/3. Fisher came in to finish it up. Marichal allowing 1 run, 1 earned run in 9 innings, I guess 3 unearned, and he struck out 4. Leading it off for the Giants is Harvey Keene. Spahn is ready. Here's the wind-up. The pitch from the southpaw. And that's 6-8 right-handed. And that is a double down the line for Harvey Keene to open it up off Spahn. That's the tying run. Here's Davenport. He's an A bunter. Spahn from the stretch. That's 1-3 left-handed. And he pops it up to second base, and Bowling makes the catch. Here's Stretch McCovey now. This will be lefty-lefty. Mays on deck. Four, 5 left-handed struck him out. That's 2 away. So it's 2 outs, Keene on second, and Mays comes up, clutch situation. Boy, is he tough. Look at him against left-handers. Look at that 2 count. Wow. 4, 5, 6, and 10 are gone. Here's the pitch to Mays. That's 1-8, and he walked him. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a base hit to left off Spahn. This might score Keene. Oh, look at his speed. Oh, my. Can you believe this? 1-8, 1-9, 1-11 with 2 outs. 1-11. We're gonna send him home. It's a better chance than Cepeda at bat. 1-11. That's a 55% chance. Here's the throw from May. And Keene is out. So the side is retired. It was a good try. No runs for the Giants in the bottom of the first. 2 hits, one left. It's 1-0 Milwaukee. Here's Juan Marichal now in his second inning. Joe Torre leads it off. He had a good year. Look at this, 321. 601 at bats, 20 home runs, 106 runs batted in. And you remember Menke on Houston in '69? He was originally on Milwaukee. Isn't that something? Here's Marichal. The pitch to Torre. 4-6 right-handed, fly ball right field for Keene, and that's 1 away. Now Menke. That's 110 right-handed. And that's hit deep by Menke. Oh, my. Back to the wall, left field. Goes McCovey, and he makes the catch. It was well hit and almost left. But it's 2 outs, a long out for Menke. Menke had power, 20 home runs, 283 average. Like I said, McMillan started this game. He only had 13 at-bats, though, with the Braves until he was traded to the Mets, so we're not going to bother using him for 13 at-bats. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Bowling. Frank Bowling is the batter. Here's the pitch to from Marichal. That's 1-7. He struck him out. And that's the first for Marichal, a 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the second, 1-0 Milwaukee. I'm going to use the lavatory, then I'm going to get some coffee, and then we'll continue this ball game. Bottom of the second, it will be Cepeda, Hart, and Haller. I guess I don't need to use the lavatory. I'm looking to do a game this afternoon at about 1 o'clock, and then maybe 4 o'clock. We'll go back to 69. Our main replay. Indeed, Kathy. Here's Orlando now. Orlando leading it off. Look at him, 304 hitter, 31 home runs. Eventually traded to the Atlanta Braves. But not before he went to the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's Spahn now. The pitch to Orlando. 1-8, left-handed, and that is a base hit for Orlando to open it up. He's the tying run. Here's Jim Ray Hart. Boy, he had a good year. Played a lot. 31 home runs. My goodness, for Jim Ray Hart. Spahn, the left-hander from the stretch. With Cepeda on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Hart. That's 2-2, and he lines to short, and Cepeda is off the bag. And it's a double play. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Tom Haller, the catcher. He was eventually traded to the Dodgers, as many of you know. Here's Spahn now, the windup and the pitch to Haller. That's a 6-7 left-handed. Grounds it to second base for Bowling. He throws it to Torrey, and the side is retired. No runs. The leadoff single by Cepeda. He was doubled. And after 2, it's still 1-0 Braves. Here's Juan Marichal. He led up the home run to Felipe on the first pitch. In the first, he's retired the next 6 batters. Ed Bailey, the catcher, leads it off. Warren Spahn out on deck. Here's Marichal, the wind-up, the big kick, and the pitch to Bailey. That's 3-6 right-handed, and that's hit deep by Bailey to right field. Back to the wall goes Keane, and he makes the catch. That's 7 in a row for Marichal. Here's Warren Spahn, good hitting pitcher, 6 NL. 363 lifetime wins. And he missed 3 years due to military. He could have had close to 400 wins. Here's Marichal, the pitch to Spahn. That's 5-8, left-handed. Grounds it to second X for Davenport, 328. (10-3), 28. This may be trouble. And Davenport, he throws him out. Nice play by Davenport. It's 2 away. I'm used to Davenport playing third base, but he played second this year, among other positions. Here's Felipe now with 2 outs, nobody on. Davenport, a very utility infielder. Can play short, second, and third. Felipe homered in the first. That's 3-8, and he grounds it back to Marichal, who tosses it to Cepeda, and there's another 1-2-3. That's 9 in a row for Marichal. Middle of the third, still 1-0. This is an early bird special for you folks. And it's a nice, quiet, you like the morning when it's super quiet. Here's Jose Pagan for the Giants to lead it off. He bats 8th. Marichal out on deck. Ooh. Spahn into his windup, and the pitch to Pagan. 5-7, right-handed, and there is a base hit for Jose. Jose is on. Here's Marichal. He's a B bunter. We'll lay it down. Now, Ted Williams is a great example, Kathy. The infield remains back. He'll be a B. Think about Ted Williams' Korea and World War II. And look what he did. Here's the pitch to Marichal. Lays it down. Oh, it's a beauty. It's hit back to Spahn. His only play is to first. Pagan is on second base with one out. Now Harvey Keene. I don't know why they put him at leadoff, but they did. I remember in '62, when I had the '62 old-timer team, when I was a kid, he was the leadoff, suggested leadoff. Okay, with Pagan on second, one out, the pitch to Keene. That's 1-4, left-handed, pops it up to short for Menke, 2 away. Now Jim Davenport. Clutch situation here to tie the ball game. Spahn from the stretch. And the pitch to Davenport. 4-8 right-handed. Base hit to left. This might score Pagan. Pagan rounding third. May is a 0. It's 2 outs. Here's Pagan. 1-15. My goodness. 1-17. They're going to let him score. And they'll keep Davenport at first. He gets a run batted in. The throw is cut off. It's a tie ball game. And here's McCovey now with Davenport on first, 2 down. Off the great Warren Spahn, Giants score a run. Here's Spahn. And the pitch to McCovey. That's 1-11 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Bowling has it, throws to Torrey at first, and the side is retired. But there was 1 run for the Giants on 2 hits. A sacrifice bunt, 1 left. After 3, it's a 1-1 ball game. On our schedule this afternoon at 1 o'clock, and I'll post this, is going to be the Baltimore Orioles at the Oakland A's. That's a new series. Palmer will be pitching for the Orioles, and Lou Krause. Look at that. They had Blue Moon Odom pinch run in this game. They do not account for his speed. With the pitchers, they don't give that running ratings for pitchers. Isn't that something? All right, here's Marichal. He's retired 9 in order after allowing a home run to Felipe on the first pitch. It's now a 1-1 ball game. Here's Lee May to lead it off. The pitch from Marichal. It's a left-handed hitter, 6'3". There's a base hit up the middle. Thrown in by Mays. May on first to lead it off. Here's Hank Aaron. Marichal from the stretch. And the pitch to Aaron. That's 3-5, right-handed. Fly ball to left field. And McCovey makes the catch. May holds it first. Here's Eddie Matthews. Six, 7 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Juan. It's 2 outs with May on first. Here's Joe Torre. Okay, Marichal. The pitch to Torre. That's 1-8. Right-handed. He grounds it back to Marichal. Tosses it to Cepeda. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. The leadoff single by May, left on. Middle of the 4th, it's 1-1. I'll take a break after this inning just to get myself together. Here's Spahn now. Mays, Cepeda, and Hart here in the bottom of the 4th. Willie Mays, look at him against left-handers, I say. My God. 2, 4, 5, 6, and then 2-10, and then even 2-12, 1-14. My goodness. Here's Spahn, the windup and the pitch to Mays. That's 1-8, left-handed, and there's a base hit to left field. So Mays is on his second single. He's a B, 1-10 being held. And now Orlando Cepeda. Spahn from the stretch. The pitch to Orlando. That's 6-5, right-handed, grounds to first, forcing Mays. It's 1 out, and Cepeda is on first. And now Jim Ray Hart steps in. That's 1-5, left-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Spahn. Even played for the Mets in his last year or so, Warren Spahn. Can you believe he didn't want to quit? It's 2 outs with Cepeda on first. Haller at the plate. 3-8, left-handed, struck him out. And that's the third for Spahn. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left on after 4. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Good morning to you all. We'll be back in just about 3 minutes to continue this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. This is the 1964 replay early on. It's a very nice ball game indeed. It really is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens there about Twitter, Kathy. Yeah. I'm not quite as involved as I used to be in Twitter, even though some people, compared to some people, I'm pretty active. Oh. We move to the top of the fifth. Here's Marichal. Leading it off, Dennis Mankey. Flew to left in the second. Oh. Oh. Here's Marichal, the wind-up, the big kick, and the pitch to Mankey. 6-8 right-handed, and that is a liner to third, caught by Jim Ray Hart, one away. Now Frank Bowling, who struck out in the second. Oh. Here's the pitch. That's for 4 right-handed. Fly ball left field for McCovey, 2 outs. The batter now is Ed Bailey. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Marichal. And the pitch to Bailey. 5-10, left-handed, grounds to third. That's hard again. 433. That'll be a 33. Let's see if he can get this, Jim Ray Hart. I don't think so. No, he boots it. It's a 1-base error for Jim Ray Hart. First error of our ball game today. It's Bailey on first with 2 outs. And here's Warren Spahn, grounded to second in the third. Left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch to Spahn. That's 4-7. Left-handed. Grounds to second for Davenport, and the side is retired. So, no runs, no hits, the error, 1 left. Middle of the fifth, still a 1-1 ball game. Spahn pitching pretty well thus far. Jose Pagan leads it off, Marichal on deck, then back to the top for the Giants. Okay, Spahn into his windup. Here's the pitch to Pagan. 1-7 left-handed, grounds it to third base for Matthews, and that's 1 away. Marichal now, he had a sacrifice bunt in the third that moved Pagan over, allowing him to score on Davenport's base hits. Pitch to Marichal. That's 6-6, right-handed. And that is a liner to third, caught by Matthews, 2 away. And now Harvey Keene, 1 for 2, doubled. Thrown out at home, trying to come home on May's base hit. Thrown out by Lee May. Here's the pitch to Keene. 3-6 left-handed, he walked him. So Keene is on with 2 outs, and Jim Davenport is the batter. Davenport 1 for 2. Oh. That's 5-8. Right-handed, grounds to third, second X. That's bowling a 214. 19-2, he throws him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits. The walk to Keene left on. It's 1-1 after 5. It's a tight one, folks. Marichal on the mound, his 6th inning. His endurance is 9. Spahn is 7. Here's Felipe to lead it off. 1 for 2. Homered on the first pitch of this ball game. And then grounded back to Marichal. Marichal winds, kicks, and throws. That's 6-6 right-handed, and there's a base hit to left field for Felipe. His 2nd hit of the ball game. Now Lee May. Lee flew to center and singled. Kathy Harden for the Braves. Marichal from the stretch. The pitch to May. That 6-9 left-handed struck him out. Number 3 for Marichal today. Here's Hank Aaron. Matthews on deck. Aaron hit .328 with 24 home runs. A little low on the home run, but still .328. Wow. A stealer, 1-16 on the paths. Aaron is 0 for 2 today. It's Felipe on first, 1 down. Here's Marichal. And the pitch. That's 6-8, right-handed. And that is a liner to third, caught by Hart. 2 away for Eddie Matthews. This was toward the end of his career. Still had 502 at-bats. He hit only .233, 23 home runs. Matthews 0 for 2. It's Felipe on first, 2 down. And here's the pitch to Matthews. That's 1-6, right-handed, struck him out. Number 4 for Marichal, and the side is retired. No runs. The leadoff single by Felipe, left on base, middle of the 6th. It's still a 1-1 game. So it's a duel between these two greats. McCovey leads it off for the Giants here. Mays on deck, then Cepeda. Spahn on the mound. Here's the pitch to McCovey. That's 2-6, and he grounds it to first for Torrey to take it to the bag, 1 away. Now here's Willie Mays. Mays 2 for 2, 2 singles. The pitch from Spahn. Whoa, it's 2-column, 2-8. Oh, my. It is a base hit for Mays. His third single. 2-8. You get, that could have been a homer in that column. Mays is on. He's a B, 1-10. With one out. Here's Cepeda. .110 left-handed, hit deep by Orlando. To left field, back goes May, it's gone. Orlando hits a home run. And that'll put the Giants ahead 3-1. For Orlando, his first of the season. Look at that again, 110 left-handed. It's gone. So it's Giants 3. You don't like the Giants, Kathy, huh? I don't see you rooting for them. I guess that's understandable. If that's your preference, that's fine. Okay, Orlando Cepeda now tied in home runs with a whole lot of people. With one. And here comes Jim Ray Hart now. Hart is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Spahn. That's 6-8 right-handed. And that is a double down the line for Hart. So Spahn getting hit here. Now Tom Haller. Fisher pitched in Real World in this game. Just looking to see who they have. They have Cloninger as a starter for the Braves. Blasingame is a mixed. Fisher is a starter, but he pitched in this game. We'll probably bring him in if needed. Here's Denny LeMaster, who ended up on the Houston Astros. Bob Tiffenauer, decent reliever. Chichi Olivo, also a decent reliever. Billy Hoft is a reliever. Bob Sadowski, a starter and reliever. Frank Larry, who used to be with the Tigers. He was on the 61 Tigers, I know that. They have Rico Cardi, by the way. Look at him. He's just not playing today. 300 average, 22 home runs. It's going to be Hank Fisher warming. He pitched in this game in Real World. He is a right-hander. And he's warming for Milwaukee. Here's Tom Haller now. It's Hart on second, one out. Here's the pitch to Haller. That's 6-7 left-handed, grounds it to second, 2 outs, and Hart holds for Jose Pagan. Clutch situation for Jose. 2 runs are in already on a 2-run home run by Orlando. Pitch to Pagan, 5-9, right-handed, grounds to short X. Menke 340. That's 16-3, he throws him out. And that will retire the side. But there were 2 runs for the Giants. And the 2-run blast by Cepeda, his first of the year. After 6, it's 3-1 Giants. And Marichal trying to win this ball game. Torrey, Menke, and Bowling here in the top of the 7th. Braves are down by 2. Here's Marichal, the pitch to Torrey. That's 3-4, right-handed, hit deep by Torrey. Oh my, deep to left field. McCovey watches it sail over. So that's the 3rd home run today in this ball game. And Torrey hits one. Now it's a 3-2 ball game. Just like that. Okay, we got that entered. Now here's Menke. 2 home run balls thrown by Marichal. He had a good home run ratio, though. Here's Dennis Menke, no outs, no one on. It's now a 1-run game. Here's the pitch to Menke. That's 3-11, right-handed. He walked him. Menke is on. Marichal's first endurance is not until the 9th. Here's Frank Bowling. Bowling 0 for 2. One 4 right-handed. Oh my, that's hit deep. Oh, to left field. But this will be playable by McCovey at the warning track, and that's 1 out. Now Ed Bailey with 1 out and Menke on first. Menke is the tying run at the plate. And the pitch to Bailey. That's going to be a 2-10. And that's a fly ball to left field again. And it's McCovey. He makes the catch. And with 2 outs, they're going to hit for Spahn. He pitched okay. But I think 6 innings is enough for this veteran. 9 hits allowed. He didn't walk any. He walked 1. Struck out 3, allowed 3. And again, it will be Fisher coming in. Let's see who's going to hit here. It's 2 outs, Menke on first. It's going to be Ty Klein. He ended up on the Expos in '69. He hit .302 this season. He pinch hit in this game in real world. Ty Klein steps in the box. He's a left-handed hitter facing Marichal. Marichal from the stretch with Menke on first. And the pitch to Klein. That's 4-8, right-handed, left-handed, and he grounds it to first for Cepeda, who takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. Well, they tried, but they did score a run, the Braves, on the home run by Torrey, his first of the year, 7th inning stretch, and it's 3-2 Giants, and there'll be a new pitcher. He is a right-hander, his first appearance in the season, of course. This is the opener for both clubs. We'll let Fisher take his warm-ups, and we can do our 7th inning stretch at the same time. It's 3-2 Giants. This is April 14, 1964 replay right here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll need milk. We will need milk. Oh, Lord. Okay, Fisher is ready. He's a right-hander. And it's going to be Marichal to lead it off for the Giants here in the bottom of the 7th. They lead by 1 run. Okay, Fisher into his windup. And here's the pitch to Marichal. That's 6-8 right-handed. And it's a base hit to right for Juan Marichal. Here's Harvey Keene. Harvey 1 for 2, doubled left, thrown out at home, walked and left on. Here's Fisher now working from the stretch, and the pitch to Keene. That's 3-5 right-handed. He grounds it to second. Bowling will go to first, and Marichal advances. He's on second, 1 down. Here's Jim Davenport. Here's Fisher. And the pitch. That's 5-7 right-handed. Fly ball center field for Felipe. 2 outs. And now Stretch McCovey. In a clutch situation, Marichal is on second with 2 outs. McCovey 0 for 3. Mays on deck. And Fisher, the pitch to McCovey. 4-8 left-handed, base hit to left field. This might score Marichal. Marichal rounding third. He's a 1-10, 2 outs, 1-12. We're going to send him home. May already threw Keene out. Here's the throw from May to Marichal, trying to score, and he is safe. It's a 4-2 ball game. McCovey gets a run batted in. He goes to second on the throw. And Willie Mays comes up with McCovey in scoring position. 4-2 now, Giants. Okay, Fisher. Mays 3 for 3. Here's the pitch. 4-8 right-handed, walked him. First and second now for Orlando. Orlando 2 for 3, singled, and then the 2-run home run. The pitch from Fisher. That's 6-6 right-handed, and he pops it up to first. And Torrey makes the catch. The side is retired. But 1 run, another one for the Giants. 2 hits, a walk, and 2 left. We're moving to the 8th. It's 4-2 Giants. Marichal will try to win it. It'll be Felipe, May, and Aaron here in the Braves' top of the 8th. Felipe 2 for 3, a home run and a base hit. The pitch from Marichal. That's 110 right-handed, and there is a base hit for Felipe, his 3rd of the ball game. Felipe is on, and here's Lee May. 304 hitter, played every day, basically. Rhodes Scholar for the Braves. Kathy Harden for the Braves. Marichal from the stretch. And the pitch to May. That's 4-3 left-handed. Fly ball to right field. That's going to be for Keene. He's a 3-11. That's going to be 12-3. That's 11. Let's see if he can get this. Oh, my. Keene having trouble with this. Oh my, it's a 10. Oh, he makes the catch. What a catch by Harvey. Oh, Harvey. That was to right field, I'm sorry. Harvey makes the catch. Felipe will hold. And here's Hank Aaron now. He could tie this ball game up with one swing. He's 0 for 3. Matthews on deck. Here's Marichal from the stretch. You like that name, Harvey? Yeah. Here's the pitch to Aaron. It's not used much today. Here's a 1-4, and he grounds it to third. That'll be a double play turned by Hart to Davenport to Cepeda, and the side is retired. So there'll be one more inning for the Braves. No runs, 1 hit, none left. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Braves, Giants by 2. Here's Hank Fisher. Jim Ray Hart leads it off. 1 for 3 with a double. You don't see that name that much today. There's Harvey's Bristol Cream. It's a sherry. Here's Fisher now, the pitch to Hart. That's 5-12 right-handed. And he grounds it to third X. Matthews, 323. That's 13, and he throws him out. 1 away. Ralph Cramden. Oh, that's another name. Oh, did he say that or something? Okay, here's Tom Haller. Ralph is another name you don't see too much. Ralph Kiner. Ralph Garr. Okay, Fisher now, the pitch to Haller. That's 3-7 right-handed, and it's a base hit by Haller. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th for the Giants, it'll be Matthews, Torrey, and Menke. Braves, for the Braves, they're down by 2. Here's Jose Pagan. It's Haller on first, 1 down. Here's the pitch from Hank Fisher, 3-3. And he pops it up behind the plate, and Bailey makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Marichal. Juan is 1 for 2. Sacrifice bunt, and Singleton scored. The 4th run for the Giants. Oh, okay. Here's Fisher. And the pitch to Marichal. That's 5-6, right-handed. Grounds it to third, Matthews. And the side is retired. No runs for the Giants. The single by Haller left on. We're headed to the top of the 9th. Juan Marichal has gone all the way. He's allowed 2 runs in 8 innings. 4 strikeouts. He's walked 1. Here's Eddie Matthews, 2 lead it off. Left-handed hitter, 0 for 3 against Marichal today. Again, we'll have a 1 p.m. game. It's the Orioles at the, trying to remember, at the A's. Palmer for the Orioles, Kraus for the A's. Okay, Juan is ready. Here's Matthews. The windup and the pitch. That's 3-7 right-handed. He walked him, so that's a good start for the Braves. Joe Torre comes up. He's the tying run at the plate. There is action in the Giants bullpen, and in case you're interested, I haven't looked much. But here's Ron Herbel, who pitched yesterday in 1969. Pretty decent. Bobby Bolin, also on the 69 Giants. Bob Hendley is a starter. Gaylord Perry he's a starter and reliever. Duke Snyder is on this team. My God. Here's Hal Lanier, by the way. He was also on the 69 team. Billy Pierce, he's a great reliever. And he would be my go-to guy. Jim Duffalo, he's a good reliever. Billy O'Dell, principally a reliever, not too good. Bob Shaw, a reliever. They got a lot of relievers. Here's Jack Sanford. Jesus is on this team, and Matty Alou. Felipe was traded to the Braves. There was a time when all three were on this team. So it's Billy Pierce. Billy Pierce warming. He didn't pitch too much, but if needed, this is Marichal's first endurance inning. If he's needed, he'll be used. And he is a left-handed pitcher. So it's Matthews on first. Here's Joe Torre now. 1 for 3, hit the solo home run. Braves have scored 2 runs on 2 solo blasts, one by Felipe, one by Torre. Here's Marichal from the stretch. The pitch to Torre. That's 5-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to Marichal. This could be a double play, 2-16. That's going to be 14-2. 16, uh-oh. Juan Marichal may have trouble with this. 7-12, it's a double play. No, he boots it. Juan Marichal with the error. Oh, my. Second error for the Giants. And that was unnecessary. Here's Dennis Menke now, first and second. Menke 0 for 2 and a walk. Marichal from the stretch. The pitch to Menke. That's 1-8 right-handed. Grounds it to third, double play. Matthews goes to third on that. So it's 2 outs. Matthews on third, and Frank Bowling is the batter. I think we're going to have a hitter for Bowling, the second baseman. We're trying, Kathy. So let's see. We're going to have a hitter for Bowling. They don't have it. Looks like their bench is not too good. Here's Mike LaHawes and Gene Oliver. Wow. And Rico Cardi. He did have 455 at-bats, so we have no problem using him. Here's Rico Cardi, and he's got power. Cardi steps in. And if by chance the Braves tie or go ahead, we always like to plan who will play second base for Bowling. And they hope they do have to do that. It'll be Woody Woodward would play second base. Here's Rico Cardi. 2 greats. Marichal on the mound, Cardi at the plate, 2 outs. Cardi the tying run with Matthews on third. Here's Marichal. The pitch to Cardi. That's 2-6, and he grounds it to second base. Davenport throws to Cepeda, and the ball game is over. It was a pretty good game, though. I'll tell you that. Final score, Giants 4, Braves 2. The win goes to Marichal. He's 1-0 now. He pitched 9. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. He walked 2 batters, struck out 4 and allowed 2 runs. The loss goes to Spahn. He's 0-1. Fisher came in, pitched 2 innings. Final line, Giants 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. Braves 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors. So there you have it, folks. We hope you enjoyed the ball game. I'm going to post 2 games. Have a great morning, Road Scholar. Great to have you. We'll be back at 1 o'clock Eastern time, folks, and then 5 p.m. Eastern. Kathy, thank you very much. Sorry your Braves lost. Have a great day.